So my story began, I think, 4 years ago. It was right before COVID happened. I had been bullied in school previously. It was just little things that would bother me, little things that people would say. At the time, I was very tall. I'm 5'8" now, but in fifth grade, it's like when you're 5'6" in fifth grade, everyone's like, oh, you're a giant, you know? And that really, it became my personality. And I didn't know why it hurt me so bad. Because I mean, other kids go through the similar things, but to me, it affected me harshly. And it got to the point where I obsessed over it. And I thought to myself, oh, I'm too big. You know what? I need to find a way to not be so tall. I need to find a way to be smaller, because I started morphing the word big and tall into the same thing. So I just became like hyper fixated on this. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fix it. And I started to not eat as much. And that's when, probably like a year later, my mom noticed. She's like, Saylor, you don't look good. Something's going on. My attitude, I was just negative all the time. I was so like insecure about myself. And it got to a dangerous point where I was getting dizzy. I couldn't, walking around, I'd feel like I'm gonna faint all the time. And my mom just was like, you know what, you don't look good. You have to go see someone.
So I didn't even know where to start. So I just started reaching out to friends. And if it wasn't for the support of the friends that I did reach out to, it's really a hard thing to find, especially in Southwest Florida. I received a whole bunch of different contacts of people to call and who to make appointments with. And it was months. It was months away. It was 6 months, 8 months. Everyone you called, you just couldn't get in to see anyone. And that's when, someone gave me the name specifically of someone in Kids Minds Matter that was able to say, listen, she really needs some help. And now, not 6 months from now. I think that was the hardest thing.
And that's when I went to go see my first doctor, Dr. Nur. And she was like, okay, well, you have a case of anorexia. And I had to go on a meal plan. And honestly, that's where it got really hard. Recovery was the hardest thing, because it wasn't just an eating disorder. It turned out to be a lot more like mental struggles going on. I got an emergency recommendation to go see a psychiatrist. And that is where everything truly started. I got put on medication that helped me tremendously. I got into therapy. Within the next year, I was doing so well on both aspects, the eating disorder and my mental instability. And it takes a really long time. I think the 2 months after the doctor's visits, that was the hardest time. Even 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, it was like, I think a year after, I was more content with myself. Still struggling, but more content.
Once they put her on medication and she started talking to people other than me, someone that she could just spew everything that was in her mind out. You could see that there was like a little light in her eyes. It was baby steps. She started with eating just a tiny bit of something to, eating regular meals, and it progressed on from there. But when she really got the help is when she was talking to someone regularly. It was a process. But you could see she just had something to look forward to.
Now that I'm healed, the people around me seem to be healed for me. So it's like, not only have I become a more positive, uplifting person, but my mother is no longer going through that stress of worrying and having to care for me every day, just wondering what I'm gonna do next. Instead, we're planning where we're gonna go shopping next. And same with my friends. Instead of worrying for me, instead we're planning to go to the beach or something. So I was invited to Normal is Overrated, I think 2 years ago. I was contacted and told that my story was inspirational and they wanted to hear from me.
I think that her being able to share her story heals her in a bit, because she really, you could tell with the kids' reactions, and when the kids came up to her, that they knew how she was feeling.
I honestly felt a lot better to get my story out there, just so a wider range of people can see it and hopefully be inspired by it. And I want other teens to understand, like, it's okay to go ask for help, because not everybody is going to have this perfect little happy life. And even now, it's not like I have the most perfect little happy life, but it is the best that it can be. And you have to realize that there are hardships that go along with it, mental hardships. And I find it extremely important. And I want kids to be able to, like, open up to, a trusted adult, a parent, and get that help that's needed. And that's another really big part of it, is like, I want to show that that's not forever. It's not a forever thing. You can have mental hardships for a few years, but if you really want to recover and you really want to have a positive future, you have to work towards it and you have to go get help.